We just got into Istanbul today, and we stopped at the curbside to look at a map and figure out where we were, and we just happened by chance to come to rest outside Ohan and Ali's shop here. And Ohan speaks very good English, and he's shown us around to a reasonably priced hotel, and we're back in Ali's shop, and Ali's an unusual carpet salesman because he's sitting here pulling his rug to pieces. It's the first experience I've had of being in a carpet shop where a man's been sitting there painstakingly taking his carpets apart.
I'm doing this to use this wool on at repairing very old carpets. This wool is about 90 years old. Got the bears in.
Don't shake that bag too hard.
Many bears. We're gonna dish them out.
And we were just about to pull out our Turkish-English dictionary when we bumped into Dorothy, who comes from Derbyshire.
She can have a bear as well. Got a bear, Miss Sue? Here, I'll have a bear. Mine. No, I'll open one for you. Or Dave will. I've already drunk from this one. You don't want my disease on it, do you?
In our never-ending quest to bring you cultural insights that the tourist doesn't normally see, we've got our friend Orhan, who's going to cook us a traditional Turkish dish. We're starting with a bit of shopping in the butcher's.
I hope he's not a snide git and he poisons us. We don't really know him that well, but we're going for a bit of a scram with him. I don't want to be like waking up tomorrow wondering where the hell I am. With my pants around my ankles and I'm tied up. Here we go.
Well, we nipped into the barber's to borrow a cooking pot, and then back at the carpet shop, Orhan came over all culinary.
I can't believe we're actually making our tea in a carpet shop.
Now, Orhan doesn't have an oven, but she knows a man who does.
We made it. Super dope.
Chris gave us his verdict,
Excellent.
but I was too busy stuffing my face to say anything.
We're going with Orhan here, who's going to take us to a man who hopefully can fix our radiator and our lovely trailer, which you've seen earlier and admired.
Right, we're now on our way out of Istanbul. As you can see, Istanbul at this time of year is not that sunny at all. In fact, it's laden with snow. And we're now leaving to go down to the south coast of Turkey. Our only problem being is that the British Embassy are not advising people to go around and about there at the moment due to the arrest of Summit Öcalan he's called. He's the PKK leader for the Kurdish Turks in southeast Turkey, and he's been arrested in Turkey, and it was the Greek embassy that gave him up. So all the Kurds have stormed all the embassies, and we've seen scenes of people setting themselves on fire in protest. Anyway, it happened in 1994 when terrorist Kurds were attacking holidaymakers in protest, and a few English people got injured. So we've just got to be on our guard. Oh look, seaside, check it. My testicles are clamouring inside me quite timidly, even just looking at that cold sea. Broken down in the middle of nowhere on a motorway. Dave's going to try and fix what's going on. We've got no lights around us, and there's just cars flying down here because the Turkish are crazy. we're on a bend as well, and they just keep missing a car. And it's not looking good at the moment, so we need to get this sorted and fast.
I've run a wire directly from the battery to the fuel switch. It should start now.
Who are these guys, Chris?
Right, these are the Turkish police. Hey, we got it going! They've been helping us! Hey, we got it! Thank you. Thank you. A little interaction there with the Turkish police once again, who, as ever, were quite helpful and funny. One of them decided to whip out his shooter though, and pretend to shoot the car. Thought it might have been a Kurdish rebel. But it wasn't, it was just a busy.
The next stop was the ancient city of Ephesus, which was built by the Greeks when what's now Western Turkey was part of ancient Greece. It was an opportunity to learn a bit about cultural heritage.
What are they?
The Greeks all used to come here and sit and have a shit. Alright then. Today is the first day we've been able to wear a t-shirt. Would you believe it? It's pretty hot today. After yesterday we was caught in that blizzard.
And judging by the applause of the crowd when you took your jumper off, they wanted you to take that off as well.
Yeah, you know, I got the skills.
The Polaroid cameras are always popular, and every time you take a photo of somebody with it, there's always a crowd and they want more pictures. And Chris was chatting to this little girl, so I took a picture of them just for her, and then she wanted a picture of her mum, so I took a photo of her mum, and the mum said, come round for a cup of tea. So that's where we're going. Tea in a Turkish house.
I think he's pairing me off with his sister here.
The chai.
Could do with a brew. Yes.
Your children, no?
No children, no.
And so we spent an hour enjoying the hospitality of a family who somehow managed to get by on the husband's income as a shoeshine man. The welcome was warm and the tea was strong, and the Polaroid photos would no doubt soon take their place in that assortment of odds and ends that are a family's memories.
Alacağım, CD'sini atacağım.
Neyi? Bakayım. Siz Allah'a ısmarladık.
Allah'a ısmarladık.
Sen çıkmışsın.
Okay, thank you very much.
Şey değil.
Allah'a ısmarladık.
Heading inland, we drove past a field in which thousands of Turks had gathered, and since it seemed unlikely that Turkey was hosting the mother of all car boot sales, we stopped to take a look. It turned out to be a camel-wrestling festival. I've no idea what the rules of camel-wrestling are, and I'm not sure that the camels did either. And while the camels turned in circles and our hosts danced, I just soaked up the atmosphere and thought about how the best bit about travelling is the people you meet. I mean, okay, so we'd seen the Blue Mosque in Istanbul and the ancient city of Ephesus, but also we'd met Orhan and eaten dinner in his carpet shop from a pot we borrowed from the barbers. And we'd been invited in for tea by a Turkish family, and now we'd been welcomed at a camel wrestling festival, and we were the only non-Turks there. And those are the sorts of experiences that give the warmth and the richness to travelling.
Well, the gauges don't work, the indicators don't work, the wipers don't work, and we're losing loads of water. So
we're likely to overheat, and we're unlikely to be able to know about it. We've got a bit of a shower, a nice hot shower squirting out one of the hoses
Oh yes.
down there.
As you can see, the taxi's a bit of a mess at the moment, and we've got some really problems, big bad problems with fuses, the radiator. We're having to stop every few miles and fill up the radiator, which is leaking from somewhere. So we've got a big jug of water here. On top of that, we've been struggling up mountain roads in second gear all day because the taxi is knackered. It was a scrapper when Dave bought it. And despite having a new radiator fitted in Istanbul, we're still overheating when we go up hills. And we've only been through cold countries so far, so I don't know what's going to happen when we get to the hot countries. I just don't know. Hot.
It's been red hot since Dover. Might just be the knackered engine. Or we're pulling too much weight. It's all those crusty knickers.
They're my knickers he's talking about.
Certainly not mine. I don't have crusty knickers, thank you very much.
He doesn't wear any knickers.
That can be the only explanation.